Hello.
Hello.
I understand that you're a physicist here at CERN.
Yes, I'm a physicist.
Could you introduce us to the children in Serbia?
Sure. So I'm not sure if it's completely correct, but I will go with Dobar dan. So I'm Tobias. I'm a physicist, originally from Germany. I'm now working at CERN for 2.5 years.
Okay. Okay. When did you become interested in technology, science, and how old were you at the time?
Ooh, I think that was when I was very small. I always liked trains and buses and going to space shuttles. So that started at a young age, I would say.
Okay. What event influenced you, your interest in science and technology?
I think I was reading a lot of books. I was learning about the Apollo mission. I was seeing in TV the space shuttles, how they went into space.
So space exploration.
I think this was a lot of it, yes.
Excellent. That's actually at this age where we send again rockets.
Okay, yes,
that
exactly.
must be exciting for you.
Really. I'm curious if we will go back to the moon, which is something which we haven't done for 50 years nearly. So let's see if this will happen again.
Okay. Was anyone from your environment, such as siblings, parents, or relatives, also interested in science?
No, I was the first one in my family actually.
Oh, excellent.
My mother is working in hospital as a nurse. And my father, he left us when I was young, so I had to find my own way, let's say.
Okay. So that's excellent. Can you recall any teachers or professors of physics, and did they contribute to your growing interest in science?
Of course. So I always found these subjects interesting in school, also because I had good teachers. I would say the best one was when I was in class 11, class 12, so the end of my school. We had a very good physics teacher.
What age is that?
17, 18, 16. So these 3 years, so shortly before I finished school. And he was really motivated. So
do you remember how they encouraged your interest?
Yes, so he was offering sessions with us to train even better in physics. On the weekends, he invited us for a beer, for barbecue, for sausages. And he also brought us to DESY. So DESY is a similar facility as CERN, but in Germany. So he invited us to go there, and the first time there was a big storm, so we couldn't go, but he was so motivated that he said, okay, we will find an alternative date, and of course we will go.
Oh, excellent. That's quite good teacher. Do you believe that people are born with natural curiosity?
I would say so. I think finding out what moves us, what we are made of, this is something that is inherent to humans. So humans always want to know more.
Yes.
And I think CERN is a big part of it. So we are here to understand where we come from, but what we are made of and where we go.
Would you say that CERN is our nature, in our nature?
Yes, I would say it is part of the human DNA. I think this is what many humans, especially if they are young, want to do. And I think also physicists, they love to play.
Okay,
so,
yes.
I was always one of these play children, and I think physics sometimes is this, but on a large scale.
I will later show you one picture from our textbook about deriving the scores of measuring in physics from Ivan Anidin.
Okay.
He was my professor at first year school. So there is a picture of one child and one physicist watching some toy that spins.
Yes, of course.
Spinner, something, and all the rest of the world just passing by without interest. So that's an interesting comparison.
Of course, yes, and I think this is exactly how it is.
Yes. Would you briefly describe the most important research being conducted at CERN by your own opinion?
This is a very tricky question.
Okay.
Which one is the most interesting one?
Yes.
I cannot decide, I fear, but I will say what I find really interesting here because I was working
at this point. Maybe you
Yes.
get interest related?
So we do a lot of particle physics at CERN. We try to understand the very small particles. So many people have heard about the LHC, which is our largest accelerator. But when I started here, I was working at a small experiment, which is not connected to the LHC.
Okay.
And so not many people know about it. What we do there is, it is an experiment called ISORDE. We do radioactive isotopes.
Oh.
So large things, if you compare them to the Higgs boson, for instance.
Okay.
And they are very interesting. You find radioactive isotopes everywhere in nature, even in bananas.
In bananas, yeah.
Yes. And we were looking into the ones that decay very quickly. In milliseconds, they are normally decayed. So we produce them, we study them. And we also wanted to see what can you use these isotopes for.
Oh, excellent.
So can you use them in medicine? Can you use them in biology? And also you can learn from these isotopes about things that happen in space.
Oh, okay.
So I would say that this research about radioactive isotopes, at least for me, it's the most interesting one.
Okay.
But I don't want to say that it's the most important one also, I think.
So you find interesting application, all possible applications of it.
I think we are doing a lot of fundamental research at CERN, which is very important.
For our knowledge.
Exactly, for our knowledge. But also it's very interesting to go one step forward to see what can we use this for.
Yes, that is something that writers of science fiction can only dream.
Of course, exactly.
So we are at the source of science fiction.
A little bit.
Yes.
But it's real, it's not fiction.
I heard that some director of some movies came for advice.
Yes,
here
of course. Yeah, no, of course.
Yes.
It's an interesting place even for them.
Finally, finally, do you have a message for students at the age of 12 to 15 years? What would you say to them? What would you say to yourself if you could to your 12-year-old self? What would you say if you could turn back in time and see yourself at 12 years?
I understand that many students struggle because they don't know what they want to do.
Yes.
They are not sure what the future will bring for them. And I was doing the same. I was unsure when I was a student about many things. But you can rest assured, you just have to find your interests. So find what you are interested in, what you love to do, and then you can focus on that. And if you like doing it, you will become better in it. And you will be passionate about it, so you will have something that you can focus on. It might be physics, like for me, it might be something else for other people.
Excellent. Tobias, I'm very grateful for you, because you spared your time.
No worries, I'm happy to do this. I'm very happy that I see so interested teachers from all around the world, in this case from Serbia, here at CERN.
Yes. I promised my children that I will take them all in CERN, and that I would speak to the leading physicist here and enthusiast in physics. Okay, let's pass. Okay, and so I want to fulfill that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're more than welcome.